Hello there, welcome one more time to the Gonzalo Principles. Today, my name remains Maxwell, and it's a wonderful moment here in this part of the world. Wherever you are in the world today, I say it's a wonderful moment, and I pray that the lockdown in every part of the continent will ease up gradually, and we'll go back to our normal lives. Quickly today, I'll be giving you some basic tips you need to get when it comes to the speaking section. And guess what? It's getting easier. I'll be right back. Okay, today I'll be talking about the topic books. Yeah, a lot of people like reading books. Personally, I don't like reading books a lot. That's a quick secret of mine. I only read when I'm forced to, so might not really have much to say. But because I watch a lot of movies, so books could easily be converted, from that in a way. So I can just look at a movie and I picture in my mind as if I just read a book. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a lover of books or bookworm. You just need to have a simple connection to the question. So in case you get a question, talk about a book you read recently. Quickly, talk about a movie you watched recently. You're saying the same thing. So you need not go back and start ruminating deeply about a book you should have read you didn't read. That becomes very taxing, okay? So what you need to do next time is to get a book, watch out for the extension. I keep on hammering on this enormously because it is not a cover word itself. If you watch the subsequent videos I've created, sequel to the speaking section on various topics, you'll note one thing. That is always a cover word. The cover word is a theme of the question. What the question is all about: books, traveling, films, museums, mansions, buildings. Could be anything. There are extensions to these questions, which could either be you should talk about what you read recently, or what you watched recently, or what you never really liked, or what you liked. It could be anything. So the extension matters a lot. Going back to what I stated earlier, books and a book you read recently. Now, you don't necessarily have to have read a book recently to answer this question, okay? You just need to put in the back of your mind that you need to bring in a series of events or chronological ideas that are placed side by side in order to relate. You could say the book I read recently is a novel by James Hadley Chase, okay? And this is a book I actually would have loved to read earlier, but opportunity didn't show it off itself there. But I'm happy I read the book anyways. It's about a love story of a young girl whose parents never wanted to get married to a poor man, but actually love superseded every adversity that was placed before them. The book is written in about 14 chapters and centers along a very simple linear plot. Now, the moment you're giving out all this, you're wondering, okay, when will the examiner stop me? That shouldn't be your business. Your business should be keep hammering on your details. And don't forget, avoid redundancies. Should the question come in to say, talk about a book you should have read, you haven't read. Now you should have just read in your mind, talk about a movie you should have watched, you haven't watched. Just as simple as that. So you don't really need to start thinking deep to, okay, what book should I have read, I haven't read. That shouldn't be your big take. Your take should be anything around that is artistic that you should have actually taken in, and you haven't. And that makes it easier for you. Remember, nobody goes back fact-finding if what you said is true or false. Who cares? The most important part is they want to hear you talk. So you keep pushing it with details that are coherent enough. Remember, there is no part of the assessment that scores truthfulness or correctness. You only score on your pronunciation, your fluency and coherence, grammar range and accuracy, and finally your lexical resource. So these are key areas you'll be measured with. So you don't really have to bother about whether you're telling the truth or not. The most important part is be coherent enough with your details. Keep practicing and keep pushing it. Remember, the more you speak, the better you get at it. In my next video, I'll be teaching you what ways you need to address your follow-up questions. A lot of students lose their mark on the speaking just because they have follow-up questions they never expected. Remember, follow-up questions come from what you have given. the examiner. So what best should you give to the examiner? Because the examiner will definitely work with the detail you provided, and that a follow-up question will be created. In my next video, I'll teach you how to create details for the examiner's impending follow-up questions. In order to get this video first time, why not go below this video and tap on the subscription button there. And don't forget to hit on the notification bell so you get it once it pops up on my channel. Nice to hear from you. Hope to hear from you soon. And don't forget, the more you practice, the better you get at it. Am I speaking English? Bye-bye.